Hi, Mighty Mommy here, and I'm ready to share some fresh, creative, and practical parenting tips. I'm your host, Cheryl Butler. I grew up in a very active household where my parents encouraged us to be physically active as well as competitive. Therefore, team sports, bike riding for pleasure, exploring parks, and hiking were part of the norm for us. I became a first-time mom when I was 30 years old, at least 5 years after most of my closest friends earned that title. I watched many of them go from healthy and fit to tired and frumpy because they were too exhausted raising their kids to take care of themselves. The one promise I made to myself when I was going through the tired motions of changing diapers and breastfeeding round the clock was that no matter what, I would never let myself go and schlep around with a soft pot belly and a sagging double chin. Sigh. I certainly had all the intentions of keeping my pre-kid healthy lifestyle going once I started my family, but as many busy moms know, the demands of family life somehow take over, and exercising and making the right eating choices go on the back burner. Though parenting is an amazing job that I wouldn't trade for anything, 8 kids and an extra 25 pounds later, Mighty Mommy is ready to get off the unhealthy roller coaster of inconsistent exercise routines, poor eating habits, and lame excuses, and take charge of this very important part of my life again. As I approach turning 49 years young, I'm super excited to start this journey of becoming the healthiest version of me that I have ever been. That's why I am absolutely thrilled to have my Quick and Dirty Tips colleague, Ben Greenfield, aka Get Fit Guy, here to help me get started. Ben is the author of Get Fit Guy's Guide to Achieving Your Ideal Body and has a ton of expertise to help not only Mighty Mommy, but busy parents everywhere who are struggling to stay in shape in the throes of parenthood. Ben has created the dynamic Mighty Mommy Belly Burn Project, which I will personally be beginning on April 22nd. Ben is putting together the best fat-burning workouts and exercises for me, along with a customized diet plan. And here's even better news. This isn't going to be just for me. Mighty Mommy and Get Fit Guy fans are in for a real treat because Ben is going to make the same plan that I'll personally be using available to the public. And he's even going to do live webinars throughout the year to provide us with strategies and answers to our questions about optimal workouts and exercises for stripping fat fast. So, you're invited to join me, Mighty Mommy, starting April 19th and follow Ben's awesome fat-burning routine to get your pre-baby body back fast. Get your friends and family members to join us as well. We'll have live webinars, regular web updates with Get Fit Guy's exclusive tips, and even a photo journal of my progress throughout the Belly Burn Project. Ben will be providing us with easy-to-follow, expert information and advice every step of the way. In preparation for this exciting belly burn venture, Ben Greenfield, our very own Get Fit Guy, is joining us today to share some helpful information about fitness for busy parents. Ben, thanks so much for joining us today. I have some questions for you regarding busy parents and staying in shape, so here goes. It can seem overwhelming to commit to an exercise regimen if you haven't been following one consistently. What are some things that we should keep in mind before getting started?
Great question, Cheryl. Here's the deal. When you get a fitness book or a diet plan, there's a ton of complexity most of the time. And many authors and personal trainers even feel that the more complex a fat loss program, the more impressive it is or the smarter it makes them look. But the best plan is often the simplest and the one that allows you to consistently do what you're supposed to do. Otherwise, you'll feel bad about not completing a workout and you fall off the bandwagon. So keep things simple and don't feel bad if you even end up doing many of the same reliable workouts or exercises during your plan. When you're stressed out at the end of the day, the last thing you want to do is figure out how to learn 10 brand new exercises.
That is great advice to keep in mind. Thanks, Ben. 2 of the main reasons why most busy parents don't stay on track with a healthy regimen are because that we have limited time and because, well, often exercising isn't fun. How can we fit a realistic program into our chaotic lives and make it as fun and motivating as possible?
You have to make your workouts accessible for you, Cheryl. Don't feel like you need to go to the gym to exercise. A good fat loss plan should be something you can do in the living room while the kids are taking a nap, or in the backyard or park while the kids are playing outside. This means that you'll want to include body weight exercises like push-ups and jumping jacks, elastic band exercises like curls or presses, and calisthenics that can be done in a small area, such as jumping jacks or even the dreaded burpee, which I guarantee you're going to get to learn at some point during 2013's Belly Burn project.
I love that I'll be able to take advantage of working out when I have free snippets of time in my own home. That is definitely doable. My problem area is my belly, and for others, it might be their thighs, butts, or arms. Should we specifically target these areas, or take more of a well-rounded approach to our workouts?
When you exercise a muscle, you certainly can make it more toned and make it look nice and shapely when you burn the fat off. But you can't just take one specific body part and burn significant fat off that one body part by exercising it over and over again. Instead, it's better to do full body exercises that burn far more calories and strip lots of fat off your body all at once. Take a crunch, for example. Sure, the crunch targets your ab muscles, but it doesn't burn that many calories. In contrast, picking up a set of dumbbells from the ground and pressing them overhead still works your abs, but also works lots of other muscles like your low back and your shoulders, and it burns significantly more calories and fat without creating as high a risk for overuse, imbalances, or injury as something like a crunch.
Ben, I've heard about the benefits of drinking lots of water while getting into shape, in addition to taking multivitamins and sometimes even nutritional supplements. What are your recommendations?
Well, you are going to perspire more as you exercise, since that's one of the ways that your body stays cool. So you definitely need more water, although there is no significantly magical fat-burning effect of water. And just like anything else, you can even have too much water. It's important to realize you get water already from fruits and vegetables and meats, and yes, even coffee and tea and caffeinated beverages. I recommend you simply listen to your body and drink when you get thirsty. When it comes to nutrition supplements, it completely depends on you. Fat-burning supplements, for example, might produce a very small effect on fat loss, much less than what most people are led to believe. But let's say you're getting joint pain, afternoon fatigue, brain fog, getting sick frequently, or experiencing other issues that are getting in the way of you consistently burning fat or doing your workouts. In a case like that, it might make sense for you to perhaps use some fish oil or some probiotics, and even look into something like a digestive cleanse or a liver cleanse. But these are all things that would need to be considered on a case-by-case basis.
I have 25 pounds to lose. What is the recommended time frame to lose this amount of weight in a healthy fashion?
I've found that safe, healthy, and long-lasting fat loss is typically accomplished at a steady rate of 5 to 10 pounds per month. In many cases, it can happen faster, in which case you'll be pleasantly surprised. But you shouldn't try to speed things along with excessive calorie restriction and overexercise, which is a recipe for burnout and injury.
Ben, what would you say is the key ingredient to a successful body makeover? Also, what are some of the markers to look for along the way, even if the scale isn't going down as quickly as we'd like?
Consistency is key. Every single day, you must expose your body to physical movement and nourishing, healthy foods. It can't be 5 days on, 3 days off, or 1 month on, followed by a week of hectic eating while traveling. You have to use a fat loss program that works into your daily life no matter where you are or how busy life is. If you do begin to plateau, it can be due to a number of factors, including your body getting used to the exercises you're doing too much stress and not enough sleep, overtraining without eating enough food, and even nutrient, vitamin, or mineral deficiencies. Part of my job during this process is to ensure that none of those things actually happen to you.
Consistency. Got it. I am definitely motivated and ready to get going. What's the next step, Ben?
Well, you've already got full access to the fat loss plan that I've designed for you. It's the same plan that I'm going to be giving our listeners access to at the end of our live webinar on this Friday, April 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So the next step is for you to simply start into the first day of the plan, which is going to be accessible via your phone, your computer, or to print out, whatever's easiest for you. I've got exercise videos, photos, instructions, everything you need all uploaded, so there's no guesswork for you. You just follow the roadmap to belly burning, and I hope lots of our listeners join you during 2013.
This all sounds fantastic. Ben, thank you so much for joining me today. Everything you shared with us makes such good sense. Are you interested in getting into the best shape of your life too? Let me know in the comments section or on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page. I'm also on Twitter at Mighty Mommy. You can also email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. Check back next week for more practical parenting tips. And don't forget, join Get Fit Guy and myself for our live webinar on Friday, April 19th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. That's 11 a.m. Central and 12 p.m. Eastern. You can visit the Mighty Mommies page at quickanddirtytips.com to read a transcript of this show and find the webinar link in that transcript. This is episode number 226 and is called Join the Get Fit Guy Mighty Mommy Belly Burn Project. Check out the Mighty Mommy Facebook page for more parenting advice and belly burn project updates. Don't forget, check out my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. Think about how you can start getting more active with your families. And until next time, happy parenting!